Hey everybody, Las Vegas Collectibles. I actually recorded a video about 20 minutes ago. Don't know what happened. Didn't save anything. I don't know what happened. So here we go again. You know what? It's probably a good thing. I'm gonna summarize more. So my name is Jonathan. This is Las Vegas Collectibles. I'm just a channel where I like to present my perspective on different things. I'm just an average Joe. I work full time, 9 to 5. I have a very diverse and complicated history background, so I think it really changes my filters. And so when I get new information, I process it. It comes out a little bit different than a lot of other people. And so I started this YouTube channel to get my opinion out there, get my perspective out there. Wanted people to have access to a different perspective. Over a year ago, especially, YouTube content was everybody seemed to be saying the same thing. Everybody was drinking the same Kool-Aid, and so I didn't like it. So I wanted to get out there and put out my opinion, of course. So, anyways, that's who I am. That's what this channel is all about. Trying to present new perspectives to help you and help me get new opinions and make better decisions over the long term. So this is October 8th. It was the third day of the Las Vegas Card Show, the last day. I learned a ton of lessons. I'm going to carry with me, and it left a lasting imprint. And these lessons are not just hobby related. They apply to all aspects of life. I think the best lessons do. Yeah. So it was an intense couple days as far as that goes, as far as learning and experiencing new things. One thing that I just want to put out in this video, the first night of the show, get this information out there. It's really important to value everything that you do, everything that you sell, everything that you buy. When I was at the show, I was walking around and I saw a lot of Kobe Bryant inserts. I saw a lot of Michael Jordan inserts. And then just a ton of ultra modern everything, right? It was ridiculous. Everybody had the same stuff. But I personally own a 10, it's a CSG. All my stuff is CSG or CGC. So a CSG 10 Michael Jordan 1996 metal. I love the card. I love the image, the nostalgia it brings. And I was like, it'd be cool if I got the Kobe version. Walking around the show, and there was at least 4 or 5 dealers that had the card. One dealer had it raw for $200, and it didn't even look like a 10. One dealer had I believe it was an SGC 9 for $80. There was one that was a 9. I think it was a PSA for like $60, and the prices were all over the place. And I didn't know how to value the card. I didn't understand why everybody was so off in different prices. I pulled up eBay. You can buy the card raw for like $3. There's a lot of different options out there. You could buy from PWCC, ComC. You could go to your local game store, your local card shop, whatever the case might be. And before you get to a point where you're actually going to buy something, you need to value it. And I'm not saying you need to comp the prices to understand what the going market rate is. No, what is your actual value for that item, for that time you're waiting in line to get a sandwich? What is your value for everything that you do? And if you're in a situation where your valuation for something isn't matching up with whatever resource you're spending, you need to get yourself away from that and go do something that's more valuable to you. So I ended up buying off of eBay. I ended up buying nothing, 0 things from that card show. Spent 3 days there. Spent at least 6 hours, closer to 8 hours. I didn't buy a dang thing. There was nothing there that made me believe I won't be able to find it again on eBay, ComC, at a future show, there was nothing there that was unique to the point of I need to buy that. And the things that were unique that did check those boxes were freaking wildly overpriced, like $1,200, $1,500, and I'm an average Joe. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting down a mortgage payment for some Star Wars cards, no matter how amazing they are. I'm not doing it. I value my mortgage more than those Star Wars cards, right? So value everything that you do. And just because recent sales for something you're looking at are $75, $80, $1,000, whatever, that should just add into the information that you use to create a value for whatever it is. Now, your personal valuation of an item should not fluctuate as much as market prices do for the item, because you've already established your item's price through your own valuation. So up here on the screen you see Amazing Spider-Man #1, 2022. There's probably 20 different variants, if not more, of this book. I just got a big old box from CGC. I'm going to open it later on camera, but the box is filled, and so there's an extra box on top of it because I had so many books they couldn't fit it in their big box. So the box that was on top contained this Ellen Davis's variant. Ellen Davis's variant. And you see these prices, $23.50, $32, $57, $34, $45. It's extremely important for you to have your own value. Your valuation shouldn't look like this, where 1 minute it's 37, the next minute it's 57, the next minute it's 34, 23. You need to value your item however you do. Now, me, I value that item at about $35. I don't think it's extremely special. It's a 9.8. The money that I put into it and the time that I put into it, plus the quality of the actual item, I think the image is beautiful. It's Spider-Man upside down flying through the air. It's a great image. So I value it at $35. Now, if my valuation for that was $100, so be it. That's my valuation. And you should have your valuation. You can look at this and be like, I want to give you $2 for that thing. And that's okay. Everybody should be able to establish their own value for something. This video, you'd be like, man, that was not worth my time. You value your time. Me making this video, is it valuable to me to put this out there? And it's extremely valuable to me. And unfortunately, I'm whispering because my baby's in the back room trying to sleep. And unfortunately, I don't have the budget or the tech know-how to make this a higher production value. But it's extremely important to value your stuff. Not just stuff, but everything, all your resources, all your aspects of your life. And that was really a lesson that, I've always done those kind of things, but it really strengthened it this time. Because everybody's just all over the place. And I think it's because the broader economy is kind of jacked up. And so cash is very in demand. And because prices are falling all over the place, interest rates are going up, all this stuff, rent is going up, all this stuff is happening. I don't believe market price is as strong a factor as it used to be, because each individual dealer each individual seller online, they all are valuing things differently by the way the economy has impacted their lives. And you need to do the same thing, and I need to do the same thing. I ended up buying nothing at that card show because I assessed my value for the items there. And those prices didn't hit those value points. Alright, so that's my one major lesson I want to share that I picked up from this card show. I'm going to be opening up a big old box of CGC stuff tomorrow, hopefully, and then we'll go through it and get the reaction right there. Have a great night, everybody.